The Fuzzy Wuzzy tomato is a variety that I have grown twice now. The first year it didn't do well, but I'm pretty sure that was my fault. This year I decided to grow it in a container because it is technically considered a dwarf tomato and it did really well in a container this year. This variety is a fun one because of its fuzzy leaves. The leaves are pretty soft, not as soft as a kitten, but they definitely don't feel like regular tomato leaves. The fruits are also a fun shape. They are like a small plum or oval or even heart-shaped tomato, and the skins of the tomatoes are actually fuzzy too, and when ripe, they are red with some gold stripes. To me, the flavor was a little tart or tangy, but then I also did sense some sweet notes as well, and on the Brix meter, it had a reading of 5.7, and the one that I tested was really ripe, so that does kind of confirm that it's kind of tart because anything over an 8 on the Brix meter is considered sweet. Personally, I can't decide how much I like this tomato. I don't dislike it, but I also feel like there's definitely other varieties that I like better than this one. However, I would say this variety is quite prolific, and even though it is considered a determinate variety, meaning that it should produce a large crop of fruit all at once before the plant's growth stops, my plant seems to be defying the odds because it's produced all throughout the summer and we are almost into December, and this is what it looks like right now. It does have some branches that should be removed due to disease, but there are clusters of flowers and there are also some green tomatoes on here that recently showed up. And although I do live in a warmer climate in Zone 9B, California, we have had lots of rain and a lot of colder weather lately, so I am shocked that this is one of the last tomato plants standing. But hey, I'll take it. And I am just going to keep this one going as long as possible and see what happens. Overall, the Fuzzy Wuzzy tomato is a fun variety just because of its unique texture on the leaves and the tomatoes themselves, but the flavor didn't majorly stand out to me. But for a dwarf variety that you can grow in containers, I think it's worth growing due to how productive it is. And if it does seem to not really be a determinate variety like it's been classified as, that's another plus. But since I am not tied to growing just dwarf varieties, I can't say for certain if I will keep growing it, but I wouldn't write it off entirely either.